Hey everybody, welcome back to Broader Financial Future, aka BFF. Now, if you're new to this channel, make sure you subscribe. In today's video, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite stocks, and that's BCRX. We're going to talk about their recent update, so you don't want to miss today's video. And don't forget to like and stay tuned. All right, everybody, we are back in action. And just a quick disclaimer before we get started, I'm not a financial advisor. This video is strictly for entertainment purposes, and any investment may involve risks. So make sure you do your own homework. All right, let's jump into today's video. So it's all about BCRX. So according to reports, they're growing their revenue from a strong Orladeyo launch in the US and more approvals and launches of Oredelio around the globe. So if you didn't know, that's when their medication. Um, they just launched it in the U.S. and they have it in other parts of the world, and they're launching it in other territories worldwide. So that's definitely going to help out this company in the future. In addition to that, according to Charlie Gayer, a chief commercial officer of BioCris, aka BCRX, the Oredelio launch is off to an excellent start because of HAE patients want a safe and effective oral medicine to control their attacks and reduce their burden of therapy, and switching to Orladeyo meets these needs for them. So basically, if you didn't know, this is basically an oral medication that patients with HAE can take. So it's definitely a better alternative than what they were using prior. So this is definitely a good thing that BCRX has created for HAE patients. Now, in addition to that, um, their net revenue in the second quarter for Orladeyo in 2021 was $28.5 million. So that's not too shabby. I'm just trying to get to 5 million. I'm not a greedy person, so um, I'm not asking for much. So this stock is actually starting to grow as well. In addition to that, patient switches continue to drive the launch, with 60% of patients who were new to Orladeyo in the second quarter switching from other medicine to Orladeyo, in the remainder from acute only treatment. So this is good. You're seeing patients really switch to this new medication. So that's definitely great for BCRX. In BCRX, this medication is not worldwide yet. So it definitely helps because that means there's new territories outside of the US that they can launch this product in for people who need oral treatment for HAE. And the number of physicians prescribing Orladeyo grew by approximately 50% in the second quarter. So that's great because more physicians, so when people have HAE, they're going to the physician, and the physicians are actually subscribing Orladeyo, which is a good thing because at the end of the day, if you have HAE, you're not going to really know about this medication. It's really the physicians that are going to market and promote this medication to their patients. So that's a good thing that they're getting buy-in from the physicians. In addition, the majority of HAE patients in the US now have access to Orladeyo through insurance policies, which is about 70%. So if you have any type of healthcare insurance, more than likely this will cover the cost of the Orladeyo um, oral treatment. So that's a great thing to have this actually covered by insurance, because out of pocket costs will be a nightmare. So it's great that the insurance companies, the majority of the insurance companies, are actually covering this. So that's a great thing for BCRX as well. And I'm pretty sure they're going to continue to kind of grow that to 80, 90 to 100% in the future, hopefully. Hopefully, anybody who has health insurance in HAE will be able to get this if they choose to. In addition, BioCris entered into a distribution and supply agreement granting Neopharm the exclusive rights to commercialize Orladeyo. I know I'm butchering that name, but it's all good. These pharmacy names, the medicine names, we having some crazy names. So this is going to be in Israel. So as you can see, they're expanding in other countries, not just the U.S. when it comes to this particular treatment. In On June 3rd, 2021, the company announced the launch of Orladeyo in Germany. So you got Israel coming up, Germany, it launched in June 3rd, 2021. So it's doing a lot of great things. And then in the second half of 2021, the company also plans to initiate a proof of concept trial of oral BCX 9930 in renal complement diseases. Let's read the screen because I can't even say all of that. But this is basically a new medication that they're working on. This is really their game changer, and it looks like they're working on a proof of concept, which is a really good thing. When this thing launch and really get out there, it's going to really be a game changer for BCRX. And just let's look at some of the number breakdowns. So when you look at the for the 3 months ended June 30th of 2021, their total revenues were $50 million compared to 2.9 million in the second quarter of 2020. So if you do a comparison, they're growing by leaps and bounds. You're basically talking about almost 3 million to 50 million um, comparison. So I see this company continue to grow as well. In addition, research and development expenses for the second quarter of 2021 increased to 59.9 million from 27.5 million in the second quarter of 2020. So everything for this company is going up, especially the revenue, but also they're putting that money back into their research and development. Now, these increases are primarily due to the increased investment in development of BCX 9930, as well as other research, preclinical and development costs. So basically, when you're developing these medications from different type of pills and treatments, it costs a lot of money to kind of get it out there. And hopefully you're on the right track and everything goes well and your medicine works, then you can eventually make money. But until then, they're burning through a lot of money to really develop BCX 9930 proof of concept. So even though they're gaining revenue with their HAE treatment, oral pill, with this, they're really using a lot of that money to kind of really reinvest into the future of this company with different medications. Basically, it's their oral factor D inhibitor, and they're going to be entering pivotal trials later this year. So overall, that's really exciting news. Their price jumped almost 10% on that news, so that's really good. Because I tend to notice like sometimes when there's good news with stocks, the stock might go down instead of up. So in this case, the stock price actually went up. If you don't know, I'm really big on this stock. Like I said in some of my other videos, I've seen it going up to like $20. I got in average cost from like $3 to $6, and I'll still buy a couple of shares here and there at like 16, 17 bucks. So I still think it's a good stock with a lot of potential, but this is more so long term. Um, if you're looking to get rich quick, you missed that boat last year when the price really just jumped really quick from like $3 to $6, depending on when you bought it, to like almost anywhere from $15 to $17 recently. But I do see this stock continue to grow, especially once we get the oral factor D inhibitor approved and that launched. I think that's going to be a real game changer. In addition to that, um, that's an Oredelio um, capsule. As long as that can continue to grow, I think that's going to help the company bottom line as well. And really, once they're done with the research and development, specifically for oral factor D inhibitor, some of that cost can probably go down. But then again, they'll probably continue to invest in different products and different medications. So as time goes on, that's the thing when it comes to pharmaceutical companies. They always have to invent a new treatment, a new drug, a new vaccine to remain profitable. But it's a lot of money to spend on um, research and development as well. But overall, those are my overall thoughts about BCRX. I just want to kind of give a quick update on some of the highlights that they announced today. And that's pretty much it. Let me know, do you guys own BCRX? What's your thoughts and opinion about BCRX? Do you plan on getting it? Let me know your thoughts below. And until next time, everybody, hopefully you have a good one. Peace.